Weston with Knocking on the Devil's Door. Hope you're still hanging in there with me this morning. We only got about maybe about 10 minutes or a little bit more than that, maybe 11 or something like that left. So, I had to disturb things. Before that, we heard from Steve Hester and The Ground is Shaking in Memphis. Prior to that, we heard Michael Bronstetter and Let It Go. Cold Cash back to back with I Can't Stand It. Not I can't, but just can't stand it and doing fine. Mellow Tone with Feel Alive, and we kicked it off with Ashley J with Dare Ya this morning. Hopefully your day is going good. I have to read an excerpt from this book from For Men Only. My little insight to the way men are thinking, I guess. Okay, here we go. Here's one that says A Guide for Ordinary Husbands or Mates or whatever. It says, one of my friends heard that we were writing this chapter. He chuckled. Husband, if you can get the average husband sex even a dozen or more times a year, sex even a dozen more times a year, men will build statues to you in city parks across the country. Really? So the following is my stab at immortality. Think of these practical suggestions as directions on a map, directions that apply to little understood truths we talk about and get to you when you are both get getting you both to where you want to be. Basically, that's what it's saying. It says, pay attention to her outside the bedroom and help her out. It's the little things. Great sex starts with helping your wife feel happy and close to you outside the bedroom. On the survey, we asked each woman who wanted less or the same amount of sex what their husband could do to increase the chances that he would want to make love more frequently. Look at the three responses. The three responses were maintain or increase his level of emotional attention to me. That was very helpful at 73%. Create a context where he often shows me little gestures of love throughout the day. That was helpful, 71%. Engage in caring, listening, and conversation regularly. That's 67%. This battle against men not listening to women, excuse me, it's been going on for centuries. It's just going on. It's just in the man's DNA. He doesn't want to listen to us. These helpful things that build closeness are little things that we've mentioned throughout the book, such as putting your hand on the small of her back to guide her through the parking lot, reassuring her of your love when you two are at odds, getting up from the dinner table to get the fire started so she can close the window and enjoy dinner, listening for her feelings and saying, I'm so sorry you were disappointed. And it's not just emotional attention that matters. On the survey, up to 70% of women said that the simple helpfulness around the house would increase their interest, if only because they would have more energy. The highest agreement came among moms with school-age kids. Okay, a study by famed marriage psychologist John Gottman confirmed that men who do more housework have happier marriages and have better sex lives. So if you're not helping out around that house, you better get to it. You better get on it. Because we be tired at the end of the day. At the end of the day, especially if you're dealing with kids. If you're dealing with kids, that is something that will definitely take your strength completely. In no sense of walking around with a blanket over your head. And I want to give some shout outs to Matthew Peters, Jimmy Packett, Brian T. Shirley, Vic Rector of Pieces of Mind, and definitely my boy Cove tearing it up on Twitter. He's a Twitter tearer upper. He always seems to do very well on Twitter. Let's see if I have any enlightening quotes today. Okay, Terry Burnham, at Terry Burnham on Twitter. Our lives are defined by opportunities, even ones we miss. The curious case of Benjamin Button. Let's see. You can't, Lovable says, you can't have a relationship without any fights, but you can make your relationship worth the fight. Ooh, I like that one, Lovable. That was a good one. Mark Azula says, I never let my subject get in the way of what I want to talk about. Mark Victor Hansen. He also says, some people dream of success while others wake up and work hard at it. Author unknown. It's just a motivational quote. And let's see what else we have. I think that's it for now. I'm scrolling and scrolling. I got so much stuff in this thing. We're going to go ahead to some more music before I have to go and say goodbye. So remember, be good to your women. Just do things around the house. Don't do it. Don't put the blanket over your head and just ignore it. And speaking of blankets, whoever best, I'm getting together. I'm trying to multitask here. Sometimes it don't work out quite as smooth as I would like it to do. Here's Opie Clever with blanket. That's what I was trying to say, I think.
Try up in the dosage, what does he know? I told him I think I'm hopeless, what does he know? Oh, I'm a slave to psychosis. Did you notice? Oh, doctor, what's my prognosis? I can't keep pulling the blanket up over my head. Keep pulling up that shit over
got 90 seconds to say my goodbyes. I turned down Trace Hapner and his song Lullaby. Before that, Old Be Clever with their song Blanket. I want to say that have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening to me. Please tune in tomorrow for Throwback Thursdays. I don't know what I'm throwing back, but hey, it's whatever. Remember to be good today and to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I will see you in the social media. Give me a shout out. And don't forget to vote for the Diamond Awards. That is coming Monday. 5 nominees. Click the link, vote for someone that you love. And I'll see you tomorrow. This is Lina, and I'm out. There you go, Trace. You can finish.